I'm pro-war. All right, let's talk about football. I got a lot of shit last week from people who are fans of Peyton Manning for talking about what a crybaby that crybaby is, and then a lot of points that people brought up. For some reason, I can't fucking find them. I don't know where the hell they are. Maybe they're in junk. But I'll basically paraphrase it. They're like, "Oh my God, you're gonna give Peyton Manning shit, and you can say Brady's not a crybaby. What about that time earlier this year when he turned around and asked for a flag and got the call? What do you mean? Oh, that's your example of Brady being a crybaby? Because he got hit and he turned around and asked for a fucking flag? What, you mean like every wide receiver when they don't catch a ball, every fucking play in the NFL, every fucking guy gets up bitching looking for a flag? He got the flag the same way Michael Jordan is allowed to push off people and doesn't get called for a foul because he's one of the stars in the fucking league. All right? Another point somebody tried to make, they're talking about, oh, the roughing the passer, the Tom Brady rule. Tom Brady did not fucking campaign for that rule. He didn't. That was a fucking NFL rule where they're like, wait a minute. If our pretty boy quarterbacks aren't playing, the viewership goes down and we make less money. That was a business decision. Tom Brady didn't campaign for that fucking rule. Which brings me back to the crybaby Peyton Manning, who lost a playoff game to the Patriots and fucking cried at the end of the fucking game. And then he and his coach, Tony Dungy, made a game tape, sent it to the league. They cried some more. At the fucking Pro Bowl 2 weeks later, a week after the Patriots won another title, they're fucking crying again about it. And then he cried about it at the draft. That's why he's a fucking baby. And I forgot to bring up the fact when he didn't win the Heisman Trophy. That's on fucking YouTube. I believe Ricky Williams won it that year. And when he didn't win it, the look of entitlement, oh, my dad was a professional quarterback. I was bred for this. That fucking look on his face, he's a fucking baby. Tom Brady has never lost a game and then thrown his teammates under the bus. Peyton Manning has. How many fucking more examples do you need? All right, you jackasses with your fucking surrogate fucking team out there. It's the Baltimore Colts, by the way. All right? Or Colts. What did I say? Baltimore Colts? I don't fucking know. Fuck all of you guys. You just fucking hate the Patriots because we fucking win. And what did I say? Did I not say that the Patriots were going to fucking kill the Jets, which we did yesterday, other than that little brief hiccup? 31-14. All right? And I called that Rex Ryan shit too. I've been saying it since the third week. Rex Ryan, that poor bastard, the guy's out of his fucking mind. He's going to make a half-hearted attempt at his life. This week, my prediction is he's going to break his tailbone trying to hang himself. And yes, that is a fat joke. All right? I think I already did this on the podcast, my psychological breakdown of Rex Ryan. This is when I knew that guy was out of his mind, okay? When he first said when the Patriots were going to play him and he was like, I'm not here to kiss their rings, I thought it was funny. I'm like, I like this guy, even though he's a coach of the Jets, he's talking shit. But then there was that week when a player from another team said something derogatory about him and he actually responded to it. A head coach responding to some player on another team. And he's trying to act all cocky and confident. And there was something about his smile. I saw it in his face. I'm like, this guy fucking cries himself to sleep every night with a pint of fucking ice cream. This is what I think happened, all right? His dad, Buddy Ryan, one of the great defensive coaches, came up with the 46 defense, won a Super Bowl. I'll tell you, doing something like that, you don't have time to raise your kid. And you don't have time to be there for him. So all the shit talking fucking Rex Ryan does, all the shit he's saying is the shit he wished his dad said to him when he was a kid so he could have built up some sort of confidence. But he didn't. He wasn't around. So the combination of still looking for his dad's fucking approval and living in the shadow of a man who created the 46 fucking defense has caused this guy to be an insecure, shit-talking psychopath. And I think in his head, he knows that he can coach at the professional level. But the fucking deafening voice of doubt that fucking is in that guy's head, I'm telling you. That's why he overeats. He's one of those guys. When that voice in his head's going, Rex, what are you doing coaching at the professional level? You're not as good as your dad. They're going to find out. You're going to get fired. You'll never coach again. You're going to have to move home with your fucking parents. They're going to kick you out. You're going to be homeless. You're going to be fucking homeless. Yeah. That's why he eats all that ice cream. He gives himself that fucking ice cream headache, and that's all you can focus on. And then he takes a couple of Tylenol PMs, and then he goes to sleep. And the next day he wakes up with all that dairy product rolling around in his fucking intestines, and he's hungover from all the Tylenol PMs, and then he does a press conference. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He's like one of those wrestlers. He's got the sickness. He's like Jake the Snake if he was fat. Hey, you know what? Speaking of which, somebody asked me a question.